Lindsay here, the Frugal Crafter. Today I'm going to show you how to make your own custom stamps using hot glue. You're going to need something for a mount, such as a piece of foam core, cardboard, scrap of wood, whatever you have around. Just dig in the recycling bin, find something. And of course you're going to need some hot glue and a silicone mat so you can squeeze out a design. So what I'm going to do over here is just make a design about as big as that, because this will be my block, and I think I'll just make maybe like a random squiggly design. Now it will, your lines will be a little bit wider. When you're done, just put your block right on top of that. If you want to make something a little more detailed, like maybe you want to have like a little heart or something, you can also do that. The key is to just gently put your block on top so it doesn't squish it out too much. Now if you spend a long time at a design and your glue cools off on you, just take your heat gun, heat it up for a few seconds, and then just gently, and gently is the key word here, set it down there and let it cool completely, and that will take a couple minutes. If you lift it up too soon, you're going to ruin it. You're going to have to remake a whole nother one, because I don't think that's, you'll have to make another one. Oh my gosh, I need to take some grammar lessons. So here's just some playing I did with some of the stamps I just made a couple of seconds ago, and I'll show you how to use them. They're very thin, so you know these aren't going to be the quality of the stamps you buy from a stamp store, but they're still fun nonetheless, especially for your art journaling and techniques like that. And I just kind of made a few tags just to try out different ways to use them and figure out what works best. You can use any ink. I find dye ink works really well. And the technique I like to use, and here's one that I made. I actually cut away the extra because I was finding I was getting all sorts of like extra grime around the edge of it when I stamped. So just ink up your stamp. I'm using a rainbow ink pad here. And then I find what really helps is spritzing them with water. So obviously if you're using cardboard mounts, this is foam core, it's not gonna work as well as wooden ones, but just give them a little spritz there. And then you can stamp it right on your cardstock. I tried spritzing the cardstock, and that worked well too. But on the cream tags, it didn't work as well as it did on white cardstock. And there's your little image there. I really liked this border that I made. Kind of was a flower stem, but then I thought I made kind of a cool border. So we'll stamp a few of those there just to show you. And the fun thing is, it's kind of like a surprise. You don't know exactly what you have until you actually stamp it out. So let's stamp that one there. It's not going to stamp perfect, but I don't know, now it looks like a seashell to me. And then I can do some lighter inks here. This is just something fun, you know. You could make names. If you did a name, actually you can spell it out right ways, because the way you draw it is the way it's going to show up. It's not going to be in reverse. So if you want to make like stamps of your kids' names, you could do that, or anything like that. It would just be kind of fun. And you can see I'm getting some of the edges there. It's a thin stamp, you really can't avoid it, but it does look kind of funky and artsy. And if you're making these for an art journal, that's perfect. So it's just another thing you can try to have some fun with, and I hope you do. Let me know what you think. Has this just gone too far in the cheapness of crafting, or is it fun? I'd love to hear. I want to thank you so much for watching. Hope you give it a try, and as always, happy crafting.